So these woods are about 25 minutes drive from where I live, and I've been coming here for many years. I know them really well. I also know that not many people come in here. There's a lot of what I'm pretty sure is just deadfall all over the place, especially towards the entrance of the woods. You can see a lot of fallen trees. There's also some interesting things though. Some things that I've found that perhaps don't seem quite so natural or might be slightly questionable. And if I come across any, I'll certainly point them out. Things like tree leans, where there's a large stick leaning against a tree, like over here. This one here. I've got the dog with me, so it's a bit tricky to film at the same time. Come on. Good boy. Come on. Good boy. This way. This is his first trip into these woods, so he's very excited. This is Stanley. Right, Stanley, come on. Now, there's another one there. Let's have a look over here, Stanley. Did that go there? Did it get stuck in the ground? Let's find out. It grew there. Stanley, come. As we go further in though, there's some more interesting stuff. Look at this one. That grew there too. It's here. Broken ends. We're just not far from a road here. These woods are really not that remote. Come on. But no one comes here. In all my years of coming here, I've never met another soul. Come on. Look at this. Right, that grew there too. Oh boy, over here. Oh, come on. Interesting little shape there. There was a break further down this way that I found last time I was here. I mean, a lot of it very likely is natural. Depends on your frame of reference, I suppose. Right, we need to cross over a gully here. Stanley, come. Come. You gonna cross over? We're gonna cross. Can you come? Come on. Good boy. Up you go. Good boy. Right then. Come on. The trees in this section are much closer together. Let's go this way, come on. You lean there. A lot of this sort of thing. Come on. Through here, big boy. Another. A lot of leans. Which As I say, I'm not suggesting anything with this. It could be entirely natural. That definitely didn't go there. Come on. I mean, everywhere I look, I see what could, at first glance, appear to be structures. A lot of leans up that way. Don't know if they're showing up on camera. Here's another one. Come on. Look through here as well. Come on. And everywhere I look, I'm seeing tree leans. But again, could just be deadfall, could be nothing. There's a tree break. Come on, this way. Good boy. Yeah, that's definitely been broken. And there's a couple of broken bits beside it. And I know anyone, this way son, anyone watching this is just going to go, this is all just deadfall, and I would tend to agree with you. The thing is, this is over here. Come on son. There are a few areas that I go to that I find some things that are harder to explain. A lot of breaks here. Now, did that just snap off by itself? It's new fresh wood. It's a fresh break. Come on this way. There's a relatively recent break there. There's lots of bits of broken twigs all over the place here that have been broken. Not fallen, broken. As I say, as I'm coming down here, it's just interesting. Yeah, there's a few areas I go to that I have found structures which are clearly structures, which are clearly being made, and they have that questionable look about them that you're like, well, if that was made by someone, why did they make it? Made in a certain way, the way that the sticks are knitted together, it just doesn't seem like something a person would do, and they're in areas that people just don't go to. And as I say, this wood is not that remote. The thing with Scotland is, which is where we are by the way, in case you couldn't tell from my accent. Come on son. There's not an awful lot of natural woodland left in Scotland, and what is here, it's not that big, so it tends to be sort of smaller pockets of woods. This particular area we're in here is it's in what's called the Clyde Valley, which is quite a fertile valley where the River Clyde runs through. It's when the Clyde sort of, as it flows towards the sea, it's a very fertile valley and there's a lot of woodland around it. Now how are we going to get across here? I'm not sure we are. I know I could get across, I'm just not sure you could. Pretty mucky down there. To be honest, there's not an awful lot of interesting stuff down that end anyway. Let's go back this way. Come on, Stanley, come. Good boy. So, yeah, there's a few areas that I go to that I've found a few really interesting things that are harder to explain. With these woods, I've never come across anything that couldn't really be explained as deadfall, but I still find it rather interesting that some sections seem to be almost arranged, and every time I come back here it's changed, and I know again that can be totally explained by deadfall. Come on son. But as I'm walking through here, and it probably doesn't show up that well on the camera. Everywhere I look, I mean literally everywhere I look, I'm seeing leaves, I'm seeing things like this. There's an interesting thing here. Now then, that looks arranged to me. Are you telling me that didn't go there, that was placed there? That didn't go there, that was placed there. That was placed. Did this go here? That's been placed as well. So, none of that is deadfall. That's all been placed there. Bit of an X. What's this? That's been placed in there. Everywhere I look I'm seeing leans. And as I say, some of them, yeah, clearly it's deadfall. Some of them, not so obvious. Arrangements here, go here. You see how the sticks have been kind of placed there. They didn't fall there, they were placed. And everywhere I look in these woods I'm seeing this. Come on son, this way. Come on. And again, most of it, I think, yeah, totally natural. But there's things like the thing we just found there, and you start to think, well, wait a minute. Come on, Stanley, good boy. There's another lean there. Large collection of broken sticks here. You've got your lead trapped. Come here. Lift your paw. Good boy. Now there was, further down that way, there was a tree break which had been broken. It looked like broken across to look like a crossbar, like a gateway. Further down in the area we didn't go to, because I couldn't take the dog across. There's a very big lean which has been shoved quite hard into the ground. A big heavy tree, basically. Come on, this way. I want to look up here. There is an area in another woodland that I go to where I found a very interesting structure which was kind of high up in the branches of a tree, and it was almost looked like a large bundle of sticks. Oh, nature calls. Time to pause the video. Just heading back up through the birchwood section. These woods over here are the woods we were in at the start. So this woodland extends way off that way towards Clyde Valley. Way off that way. And there's a lot of natural woodland here. It's not farmed. The area we're in just now is obviously a trail that's well used. We met another dog just a few minutes ago. In there, I mean, just looking in from here, I can see interesting structures. Again, I'm not saying these are anything. I just think it's a question worth asking. In all likelihood, there's nothing unusual in the UK because there's just not enough natural woodland. But if there are signs there, if there are things there that I've personally found that are slightly difficult to explain, then something's making them. mean, there's nothing really I've come across today that couldn't really be explained by natural processes. But I have found things that didn't look man-made, that were constructed in a way that, you know, the way that the branches are kind of knitted together, almost haphazard looking, sort of complicated, the way that the branches lean towards each other. I've seen unusual breaks. I've seen footprints. I have a photograph of one, which if I can find it, I'll stick on this video. It wasn't all that distinct, but once I'd enhanced it a little bit in Photoshop, a lot of the detail came out. Come on, son, Stanley, come. If I didn't have this dog dragging me through the woods, there's various things I would stop and look at that I'm seeing around me. I've seen tree bends, which is what I was going to say before I get dragged up the hill, where the trees bent over and pinned. Again, these tend to be in remote areas where people just don't go. This dog is desperate to get up this hill. So, once we get off this mucky path, I'll not feel like I'm going to get dragged onto my backside anytime soon. And that's definitely a man-made structure there. Now, that path there leads us back to where we're parked. This path here takes us into some really old woodland, which I'm not going to visit today. But I will do in a future video. That path down there leads down deeper into the valley towards an old disused road, again surrounded by trees. So, we're back on the main path now, and I'll probably just end it there. I'm not even sure I'll upload this video because it doesn't really show much, but I will. Something that I've not done before is take a record of these things I've found, and it occurred to me that I do see some interesting things. I do visit some places where there are some interesting things, and even if they are completely natural, why not take a record of them? Why not get a second opinion if I find anything, put it out there. So I think on that note I'll end here. And interesting collection of leaves in that big trunk over there. And yeah, I'll come back here again and I'll visit some of the other places and take a record. There's a couple of places I'd like to go where I know there's structures which have been there for a long time, and again are not so easy to explain. So any opinions are welcome, negative or otherwise, and if you would like to see more then please let me know, because if I didn't have very strong dog dragging me along, we probably spent more time in there today. That's the woods we were in there. And seeing what we could have found. Okay, well, thanks for watching. Hope you made it to the end. Ta-ta. Just as I was heading back to the car, I spotted this on the edge of the woods. It's a very obvious X. I've checked. Neither of these branches grew here. They're both just placed into the ground, leaning against the tree. There's liens everywhere here that were not deadfall. Everywhere I look I can see liens, I can see things, crosses. These woods are full of them, and as I say, I will return, possibly without this chap, and film some more, because I know there's some more further down. Okay, that's all.